All right, we're joined in studio. This is Cider Week, Brandy. We're getting some exciting guests.
I'm excited.
I know, you're the big cider queen of the Hudson Valley now. This is official. People can't debate it now that you've officially got the we'll make a crown out of apple cores for you. It'll be
I'll
beautiful.
take it.
But one of the cideries that's really kind of been making the rounds, and one that I've kind of heard a lot about.
Especially locally in the Hudson Valley. This is the one that people say, have you tried Nine Pen? And it's like a little cult following you guys are developing because it's not so commercially available, but we'll talk about where people can get it. But Josh, welcome. Thanks for stopping in
thanks
today.
for coming on in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You've been with Nine Pen. What's going on this week for Cider Week? What are you guys doing?
Tastings at local retail stores, mainly wine and liquor stores. We've also been teaming up with a few restaurants and doing cider dinners. And also we did our big pressing party this past Saturday. We pressed over 80 varieties of apples live for an audience. And, we're going to actually turn that into a cider that we're going to bottle, and we're going to actually call it the Cider Monster.
Oh, that's awesome.
The inspiration of that actually came from over the summer. We had a graphic artist, Colin Byrne, basically like, ooh, a big white wall. That sounds pretty fun. He came, we paid him in cider.
What a transaction.
I know.
How much easier does it get than that?
I know. So for 2 days, he hung out in our loading dock, blasted music, drinking cider, and painted this like really awesome. We don't even really know what to call it, so we just called it the Cider Monster.
Right.
And you can check that out. It's like we've posted a couple times on our Facebook page. And so this past Saturday, we blended over 80 varieties of apples that we got from Mascot Orchards in Kinderhook, who's our main apple supplier.
Wow.
So big shout out to them. Yeah, and it was a great time. We had over 400 or 500 people attend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the varieties. The list of different ciders that Nine Pin has put out is like, I'm scrolling and scrolling
What
and
would you
scrolling.
say, Josh, are the famous? Because the ginger I've had.
Deuce, you're looking at our website right now. Most of those ciders that you're looking at are actually sort of experimental ciders we've done. And so those are ciders that have only been available in our tasting room in Albany.
Okay.
A lot of those ciders actually will never be available again because, we made like 5-gallon experimental,
Kind of pilot
totes
batches
of them.
and,
Exactly, carbonated them. Put them out in our tasting room and sort of saw how the public reacted to it.
Okay.
With doing those experimental ciders, we've come up with sort of the more famous ones. Yeah, the main ones. So, and those are the ones we've bottled. So, there's our signature cider, which is, on tap all over New York State. You can get it locally in Poughkeepsie at Millhouse Brew Pub.
Yep.
Thanks for Larry.
The guys at Millhouse, we were actually the first people that we turned to when it comes to who should we talk to? What's going on in the cider world of the Hudson Valley? Let's talk about this. And Larry and Jamie over at Millhouse are such big aficionados of anything kind of local, and they kind of pointed us in your direction specifically.
Yeah, exactly. And, we really appreciate their business, and we appreciate everybody's business that allows us to, give us a shot. It's so. Anyways, but back to the ciders. There's the signature, which is on tap. Mostly all around New York State. Do bottle 4 others. We bottle our signature as well, but we bottle our ginger, which is basically our signature blend, where we've aged it with ginger and orange peel.
I've had that one. That one's the first one I tried, and it's interesting how it kind of gets you at the very end. That ginger kind of sneaks up on you.
Yeah,
it's really,
it's great.
really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's personally my favorite cider. I always say it's sort of the best cider to pair with food because it's such an interesting taste.
Yeah,
and it's also a really good cider to make cocktails with. You can make like a really good dark and stormy with it.
Oh, okay.
Moscow Mule. We also do a Belgian cider where instead of fermenting with a white wine yeast, we actually ferment with a Belgian Abbey ale yeast. So it's got sort of more of a
sweetness, that kind of wow, that's interesting. I have to try that one.
Yeah, so it's your Belgian beer level will really like this one. It's got a nice full body, some tropical fruit notes. Then we've done a couple other a blueberry cider that we bottled where we co-fermented our cider with blueberries, fresh local blueberries, and that one was a huge hit over the summer. We actually still have some of that available at the cidery. And we also have our fall seasonal honey pear, which is now completely out. So don't
forget about that one.
Don't talk about that one.
Yeah. But it will be back next fall.
Cool.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, you can keep up with everything going on, all of the fun experimentational things and all the events going on with Nine Pin at the website, ninepincider.com. From there, you can kind of like the Facebook page. You can do all the social media.
You can sign up for emails, too, from them.
Yeah, get on the email email list so you can keep up to date with what's going on. But happy Cider Week. Josh, thanks for spending some of it with us, and good luck with everything. Your cider's amazing, and the best of luck to you.
Hey, thanks, Deuce.